One of the most viewed and created videos on YouTube has to be the morning routine. However, in this twisted universe, simply getting caught in a YouTube hole and following step by step your favorite YouTuber or successful business mogul's morning routine might still have you falling short of actually being rested.
Or if you're anything like me, you're a creator, a freelancer, a shift worker, or dare I say, one day, for me anyways, a parent. Which means routine doesn't exactly exist in your life, so how are you gonna make an evening routine or a daytime routine? You set times for it. And this is a 1 hour sleep routine, no matter what time you are going to bed.
It's important to have a set of goals when it comes to setting out our routine and what we're trying to accomplish. In this routine, my goal is to start the next day feeling rested, at ease, prepared with a plan, and with a clean work environment to tackle all of my next day tasks. The first 10 minutes of my 1 hour night routine is really just a nudge to get me off technology and start that wind down process. This means turning off the TV, finishing whatever you're doing on the computer, setting your morning alarm, plugging in your phone for the night, and getting off Animal Crossing. I know, it's hard. According to a 2017 study by Exelmans and Van de Bloek, sadly, binge watching TV shows in one session has been linked with poor sleep quality and insomnia, possibly because viewers get overstimulated before bedtime. I am so guilty of this one, like raised hand, yes, that's me, because sometimes when I have a lot of emotion or I'm really thinking about a lot of things for my day, my excuse is I will put on a show, put my eye mask on, and just listen to the audio. Often these shows are ones that I can picture the scene anyways because I've seen them so many times.
No, God!
But instead of actually helping me fall asleep, it was exciting my brain. So I have a different form of media to tell you about a little bit later in the video. We know that blue light can affect our brains, but even the night shift mode keeps our minds active with the apps because their goal is to get you engaged. The blue light emitted, however, by screens on cell phones, computers, tablets, televisions, restrain the production of melatonin. And that's the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle, or circadian rhythm. Reducing melatonin makes it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Plus, smartphones are actually created to help us be more productive, engage with us, entertain us, and even just a quick check is actually going to halt your sleep pattern. And possibly the filming of this video. One second. Not to forget to mention that the alerting properties delay REM, which is the most important part of your sleep cycle. And those alerts as well encourage emotion response and anxiety. The first cycle of REM is 70 to 100 minutes long, and the preceding cycles are 90 to 120 minutes on average. Now, waking up at the end of one of those cycles, that's what's going to make you feel more rested. If you wake up in the middle of one of them, you're probably not gonna look so cute. So this brings us to choosing your bedtime, and that is going to help you choose your wind down alarm time. According to the Sleep Foundation, these numbers are where we should be at in certain ages. Everyone's unique, and of course, some of you may require more or less. I'm looking at around 8 hours sleep, so typically I will set my wind down alarm based on when I know I have to wake up the next day. I remember the first time that I heard about Mise en Place, and it was through Julia Child using her amazingly unique accent. Of course, everyone loves her. And she was basically describing how efficiency in the kitchen is so dependent on everything in its place.
Whew. That was a mistake.
Mise en place is a French culinary term which means to put in its place. In a nutshell, the purpose of mise en place is to have all of your ingredients prepared and ready to go before you start cooking, so that you don't have to stop during cooking, and in that process you can just add in the next ingredient or know where it is the next day. The same goes for your work environment. So for us working at home in our workspaces, this could mean cleaning your workspace, your dishes, putting away your laundry, or resetting anything in your space to prep it for the next day. The psychology behind this is an organized space not only energizes us, but it also reduces overall anxiety. It can also reduce relationship tension, find your things efficiently, and create confidence and self-efficiency. Decluttering and organizing uses decision-making and problem-solving skills, and when you start to hone in on those, you start to realize that you really have sharp tools in your toolkit. It will also, guaranteed, increase your productivity the next day. This step is really going to cut down on decision fatigue as well, so that decisions that require more attention are going to get it later in the day. It's said that the average person makes 35,000 decisions every single day. So helping yourself by packing your bag or choosing what you're going to wear the next day, this is going to help make sure that you don't look like you fell out of your closet right in the morning. And it's also kind of like a time traveler's high five to yourself, being like, don't worry, I got you, future self. And your future self will be like, thank you so much. I feel so much more secure in myself now. This 15 minutes is where I really start to wind down mentally and personally within that 1 hour, and this is when we review our day. In my bullet journal, I will review tasks completed and migrate the unchecked tasks to the next day in my to-do list. Feeling organized and like I'm not going to forget something really puts my mind at ease personally, and also answering questions like, what could I have done better? Or did I complete all of my desired habits, like drinking enough water that day? And if not, why not? Also, mini accomplishments achieved. It's always good to give yourself a gold star, no matter how big or small that star is. Even just filming the B-roll for this video was tough because taking off my makeup and brushing my teeth, that's when I am basically sending myself mental signals that it is time to get into bed. This is your time to complete your coveted skincare routine. Any general grooming before bed, brush your teeth, brush your hair. Typically I'll braid my hair at night, and that's just a tip for my long-haired ladies or men out there. It just helps it from being tangled in the morning. And as well, this moment in the routine is where I really start to think about mindfulness. It's my moment to check in. Mindfulness can be as simple as checking in and connecting with your senses. The feeling of water on your face, sensing the bristles on your teeth, and the shining of your pearly whites. Water is historically an element of creativity, growth, emotion, connectivity. Thus, in this step as well, I try to repeat some positive affirmations to myself while I am doing, especially the water work. For the last 10 minutes, this is what really sets the scene. It is now time to relax, read a book, write in your gratitude journal, stretch, meditate, or even listen to a sleep cast. Reading can relax your body and lower your heart rate by easing tension in your muscles. In 2009, a study at the University of Sussex found that reading can reduce stress by up to 68%. It works better and faster than any other relaxation methods that they did in the study, and this was something like listening to music or drinking a hot cup of tea. Stretching also offers potential physical benefits, so helping you relieve muscle tension and preventing sleep-disrupting cramps. And as well, the awareness of your body helps you to develop mindfulness, which has shown to promote better sleep. I use the 5-minute journal for my gratitude practice, but you can really use any blank notebook or even just a scrap of paper if you've got it. Just kind of collect them wherever you can. A gratitude journal is basically just a diary of things that we're grateful for. This could mean just simply every single night laying in bed thinking about 3 things we're grateful for or writing it down on a piece of paper. Gratitude helps counterbalance negative thoughts and negative thought patterns and helps us focus on the good. Over time, you develop more of a positive mindset, better relationships, and as well, that better relationship is not only with others, it's also with yourself, increasing your overall well-being. And gratitude journaling is all about the feeling behind the gratitude. So this increases positivity, improves self-esteem, and as well helps you sleep better. Overall, practices in gratitude and the studies that I've had on it have shown that this makes for happier people and people who are less stressed as well. As for media before bed, this is the one I was talking about when I was saying not watching TV shows, but this form of media, and it has helped me tremendously. When I wake up for a morning show, my alarm clock goes off at 3:30 a.m. So I really try to go to bed by 7 p.m., but no part of me wants to. The sleepcasts are designed to provide content that creates the right conditions for healthy, restful sleep. That's according to Headspace. In an article that I read in Everyday Health, I read more about why these help me so much, and this is what the article stated. Much like they do for children, bedtime stories for adults work well on several levels. According to Shui Ming, MD, PhD, a sleep disorders specialist and professor of neurology at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School in Newark. First, they condition the brain to prepare for sleep. Remember, the brain loves to create habits. The more you listen to sleepcasts or other sleep content, the faster your heart rate will lower and your breathing will become deeper, because your content becomes a trigger that tells your brain it's time to relax. The multiple visual and audio elements, pleasant background sounds, visualizations, and soothing words used in descriptions help downshift your conscious awareness to, rather than keeping the brain fired up with tasks like solving problems or even maintaining constant focus. So that's it for me, folks. That is my 1 hour sleep routine. You can do this any time in the day, and I guarantee it will help you wind down from your day and really start to get a good slumber going, because everyone needs sleep. Now, if you want to catch up on the actual real-time video, I'm going to be doing that in the month of October. I'm participating in Youtober, so the goal is to post a video every single day, and I'm really trying, and I need your help. And if you'd subscribe, it would mean the world to me. I would do a happy dance. It would not help me fall asleep, but nonetheless, it would fill me with so much joy, and likely you'd be written in my gratitude journal that night. Goodbye, my fellow slumber seekers. I will see you in my next video.